Hi, this is Visitor's Book and I'm Maija, your host. In this program, we're going to be meeting with diplomats and foreigners who are here in Pakistan, and we're going to find out what they really think about the country. So let's go. So today we're meeting with Behlul Chatinkaya, the Pakistan correspondent of Anadolu Agency, and he should be waiting for us somewhere here. So let's go find him. Hi, Behlul.
Hi, how are you, Maija?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, such a nice place here, huh?
Yeah, this is a nice place, especially in the hot times.
Yeah, although now there's like literally no wind, so it's so
always
hot.
shade.
Yeah. So how long have you been in Pakistan now?
Now it's over 1.5 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and since 2018 April I've been here, and now everything is going good for 1.5 years because people were saying me that you will go to Islamabad, you'll go to Pakistan, then you're a little shocked.
Okay.
After a while, you'll get used to it.
Right.
When you leave that place, then you'll miss it. So I'm in that process now.
Okay.
I haven't left for now, but I'll see when I leave the place. I left, of course, for short vacations, but not for a long time.
Yeah.
I'll see it later.
So what did you think about Pakistan before you came here?
Yeah, I actually first learned that I was coming to Pakistan when I was in England. I was working in London and studying in London. I was told that I was going to Afghanistan, Pakistan or India, one of them.
All right.
I told that to my mother that I'm going one of these three countries. She told me that go to Pakistan because it is better countries among these three countries.
All right.
It's better country and cleaner and obviously a Muslim country. And you know, in Turkey we have lots of things about Pakistan. We know very much about Pakistan.
Oh, really?
Because of the the history things between Turkey and Pakistan. It's very long history and we have very friendly history.
Okay.
So my mother told me that go to Pakistan. So after like couple months later, they told me that I'm going to Pakistan.
Yeah.
And because they told me Afghanistan and India to make the Pakistan journey easier, and they just want me to like to go to Pakistan.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, after England, coming to Pakistan is very dramatic change.
Yeah, it is.
In a lifestyle. But for us as a Turkish and as a Muslim, it's not difficult to live in a Muslim country. Especially Pakistan is a great country to live for a Turkish people. So I'm happy with the Pakistan here. And before I was told that I was coming to Pakistan, I had not too much feelings about Pakistan. But after I learned that, I start researching, I start reading, and I found lots of common things. Like so many, like thousands common words. Now when I hear Urdu, I can pick some words and I understand them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there are lots of common words. Like the culture is similar, and people's behavior or people's feelings to us, to Turkish people, is great. You don't feel like you're in some other country.
That's amazing. So tell me a little bit about when you first landed in Islamabad. What went through your mind? Like what was your first impression?
My first impression when I came to Pakistan, I came to the old airport, old Islamabad airport. My first impression was this queue will never end. there was
so
a long queue in the passport, and it is like Pakistanis, foreigners. I'm going to foreigners, but foreigners going to Pakistani queue.
Right, so confusing.
I was going to Pakistani queue. This queue is ending, and they're saying you're a foreigner. Go to the other queue. Other queue is too long. You're going there, and they are saying, okay, come this one. It took very long time to pass that gate. April, it was a nice weather in that time. It wasn't so hot.
Exactly.
And do you know the tree linden? The linden is a tree that we drink its tea.
Okay.
Yeah, we collect the leaves and boil them and drink it.
Okay.
When I was staying in an hotel in F8. The streets were smelling like linden.
Wow.
I was saying, okay, let's find something and drink it. But no one knew that this thing was something to drink.
That's
and
so
yeah,
funny.
and it was a green place. And the other thing was, I was walking in the night in the streets, like everywhere is green,
Yeah.
no one in the street. It's little dark, like because of the trees are covering the street lights.
Exactly.
I was thinking, what if there is a dog here? What if there is a wild animal here? But there wasn't. It was
Exactly.
very safe to walk.
Yeah.
And smells good, seen good. It was so good in the first weeks when I came here.
Yeah.
I didn't feel any like it's a foreign country.
Wow.
What I'm going to do here. I didn't feel any moment of this.
That's amazing. And this is one of your favorite places in Islamabad, Trail 5.
Yes, because I say Islamabad is very hot.
Yeah.
I can say Islamabad has the best winter I have ever seen.
Really?
But not the best summer.
Yeah,
because
that's
it's so
true.
hot.
Yeah.
After like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, you can go out. But in daytime, it's so hot.
Right.
But this place is always cool.
Yeah.
You don't feel like hot. You sweat, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you don't feel hot. You can rest here. When you stop here, the breeze comes, you feel cool, then it's a good place. Also, this is where people come to socialize here.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Pakistan or Islamabad people come here to socialize, to walk. You can observe the culture and the people here.
It's very interesting.
Yes.
And I like sometimes you see more and more women coming here.
Yes.
Also, like I feel pretty safe here as
Yes.
well. Like
Yes.
in the
Also,
trails.
I studied sociology on urban cultures.
Okay.
So, especially in the Western countries, you can say that this person is rich, this person isn't, this
Yeah.
person is educated, this person isn't. But in Islamabad and in this place, you see people wearing same kind of clothes, having the same kind of hairstyle.
Yeah.
Women also. You see the woman here wearing shalwar kameez.
Yeah.
You see the similar people other places too. And there is no like difference here. I can
Exactly.
see that
Yeah.
in this place because it's one of the most crowded places
Yeah.
of Islamabad, these trails.
Exactly. Yeah, cool. Should we take a little hike
Yeah,
then?
let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, so you said most Turkish people know quite a lot about Pakistan, but what do you think they think about the country? Because often in the West, people like have all these negative stereotypes about the country. Is it the same in Turkey?
The feeling of Turkish people and what Turkish people think is the Western media or Western countries, if they think something bad about us, like I'm telling them, Muslim countries or the countries in the East,
Yeah.
if they think something bad about us, it's not because of us. Because
Okay.
what they made us or what they want to show us is creating this idea in the West.
Okay.
So in Turkey, if you say people in Pakistan are like this, they would not believe you.
Okay.
They will just think that probably they did this, but you cannot generalize this.
Exactly. Yeah.
One person might do some bad things, but no one thinks that all the Pakistan is like this. Of course, there are like problems in every country, not only in
Absolutely.
Turkey, not only in Pakistan or even in England, even in the United States. There are
Of
too
course.
much problems, and but these things we don't generalize in Turkey. So about
Yeah.
Pakistan, we don't generalize it. Of course, people might need help. They might need like economical aids, but these people in Pakistan don't want to live in these conditions.
Yeah.
Some countries or some political ideas made this country or made these people live in these conditions. So we believe that people in Pakistan, they are good, they are nice people, they are helpful, hospitable, but just the political environment made them look like this
Yeah.
in the West.
Okay, that's very interesting because I've sometimes met people like from Iran even, and they're like, oh my God, Pakistan, that's so dangerous. So there's none of that in Turkey.
Yeah, Turkish people sometimes they ask me, is Pakistan dangerous?
Yeah.
I say them, the only danger in Pakistan is you can crash to a pig in the street. This is the only danger.
That's true.
I've been here, I didn't see any terror attacks or of course, you can hear that things like happening 1,000 kilometers away.
Yeah.
So people say it's Pakistan.
Like it's not here,
like 1,000 kilometers away.
Yeah.
And other things like burglary or like pickpocketing. I didn't experience these things so far in Pakistan.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's very nice. And was there like anything that really surprised you about the country when you came here? Like anything unexpected?
Yeah, and the most unexpected thing was people know too much about Turkey.
Yeah.
And people really respect Turkey, Turkish people, Turkish politicians. You know, we have now President Erdogan.
Yeah.
But before him, there was different people, different political backgrounds, but they have same respect to each person since the founding of Turkish Republic, 1923 till here.
Yeah.
And people know like many cities, especially they know Konya. Konya is the city of Mevlana Rumi.
Yeah.
And they know very much about him. And other things like founder of Turkey, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Even in Pakistan, no one watches football, but everybody knows Turkish football teams.
Oh, really?
And Turkish football players.
That's so
because
funny.
It is kind of like their football team is competing the other teams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Also,
so that was really unexpected for you.
Yes. I was because I wasn't in Pakistan before I appointed here.
Yeah.
But I was in Bangladesh.
Oh,
in the
okay.
streets, I see people playing cricket. Like everybody's talking about cricket. Their role models are cricket players.
Exactly.
And they don't have any like success in the football. Even like in the Asian Cup. Asian Cup is the tournament of all Asian countries.
Yeah.
And just for them. But they don't have any name in these tournaments. But they know too much about Turkish football.
Yeah, wow.
It was really interesting to me, yes.
That's so funny. So wow, so were you working in Bangladesh as a journalist as well?
Yeah. I was there for just short time, like 2 weeks for the Arakan refugee things.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was in the border, Myanmar and Bangladesh border.
Oh, that's so interesting. And where else? Like you mentioned you were in the UK, that's where you studied, right?
Yeah, I lived in UK 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years.
Okay.
I studied their masters and I worked there as a journalist too. Then apart from that, for a short time, like going and coming back for short time things, I've been to Somalia, like Egypt. Okay. In the first revolution I was there. And Tunisia after the revolution I was there.
Wow.
Like neighboring countries of Turkey, like Greece or Balkan countries. Like I can say about like 20 countries. I visited as a journalist.
And all while being employed by the Anadolu agency, right? Or other
actually, this is my second or little over than 2 years in Anadolu agency.
All right.
But before that, I started journalism in the last day of 2010, 31st December, in a professional company. Before that, I was doing works as a student, journalism student, because I studied journalism in Turkey. And this time I was working in some small companies, websites as a like freelancer. But then in 2010, I started Turkish newspaper Yeni Şafak. You can translate it to like New Dawn. There's Dawn here and New Dawn is in Turkey. I worked there for 4 years. Then afterwards, I went to England. I started to Anadolu. Then I'm here now.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's so pretty here though, huh?
Yeah, it's like, this part's always seen like there's always some animals.
Oh, okay.
Jump on you.
I think there might be monkeys here,
drag
actually.
you into the forest.
I wouldn't come here when it's dark.
If you come here in summer, just walk in this water.
Yeah, this is really nice. Huh?
Your feet gets paralyzed.
Okay, it's so cold.
You lose all the sense. Yeah, so cold.
Yeah, wow, look at this. That is...
Careful.
Yeah, this is dangerous. Thank God it hasn't rained in a while. Wow.
Well, I really miss the rain.
Yeah, now the monsoon season has kind of
cooler weather.
But yeah, so have you made a lot of Pakistani friends here?
Yeah, in first months I wasn't going out too much.
Yeah.
But when I started going out, I started meeting like the people like mostly in the culture environment.
Okay.
They're doing like like music, art, theater. These people I started meeting. Afterwards, like a couple months later, the election came.
Right.
Then I started meeting the people in the political environment.
Of course, yeah.
And all ended. No friendship remained. So
Great.
yeah, I see them. I meet them all sometimes. They come to our office. Mainly the journalist friends come in our office.
Very cool.
And these guys in the cultural environment, they invite me to their shows, like if they do live music in somewhere, or if they do like theater plays, they invite me these kind of places. And the people in the political environment, they really want to promote their ideas.
Yeah.
So we meet them, we speak some other things, daily things. Then in small part, we speak about the politics of Pakistan or politics in the region. And especially, like slowly, I'm having like foreign journalist friends like you and other friends, because most of us come here alone. Like
exactly.
They might
don't
be
know
married.
anyone.
I'm engaged, but my girlfriend is in Turkey now.
Yeah.
And some friends, they come here alone. They don't bring their wives or husbands or families back there. So we all need some friends, some people to speak about.
Yeah.
So we are like meeting sometimes, talking on like WhatsApp or meeting out. So like these are my friends, but the Pakistani friends and the foreign friends are like on balance.
Yeah.
Like
okay,
50-50.
that's good. Yeah. Awesome. Let me just try this water. You mentioned it's so cold.
Cool down.
Yeah, exactly. It is quite cool, huh?
Yeah.
And
I even tried drinking this water.
You did?
Yeah. Because I don't know what's happening on the up there.
Yeah.
So I just thought it might be clean.
It might not.
The taste was good.
It
Taste
fine.
was good, but don't try.
Well, I won't.
Guys.
But yeah, I think we should start heading back soon.
Yeah.
Before it gets dark.
Yeah, let's go.
Time to take a short break. See you in a bit. Welcome back. We're here with Behlul Çetinkaya from the Anadolu agency. So, here we are.
Yeah.
This is such a cool place. I've never been here before.
Yeah, also there's a good breeze here.
I know, finally, huh?
Yeah, finally.
But yeah, so I actually wanted to ask you a little bit more about Anadolu agency. Like, what's the story? It's an international news agency based in Turkey.
Yeah, it is the first news agency of Turkey, established in 1920.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the time of the independence war of Turkey. I can say like 90% of Turkey were almost under the occupation of the foreign forces. And there were only middle parts of Turkey independent in that time, and there was the Liberation Army. Yeah. And they started the independence war, but the commander of the armies were Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. He was the first president and the founder of the republic. Yeah. He decided to establish a news agency to let the people know about the other parts of the Turkey. Okay. Anadolu is actually the geographical name of Turkey.
Oh, I see.
This, you know, Turkey is two parts: European side and the Asian side. Asian side is called Anadolu.
The peninsula, right? Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Anadolu is old Greek name. Anatolia means east in Greece, and it's the east of the Greece. Okay. And the European side is called Thrace, like the famous Thrace. Yeah. Anyway, they give this name to the company, and this is I'm really proud of this, because the first founders of the Anadolu agency, one woman and three, I think, journalists. One of them is woman, the other two, one of them is a very famous novelist, and the other one journalist is from my city. Oh, yeah.
Which city is that?
It is called Muğla. Okay. It is southwest of Turkey, near Izmir and Antalya. Okay. Maybe people heard Marmaris or Bodrum.
Yes, of course.
These small towns.
Very famous.
Yeah, these towns are the towns of my city or my province. So this guy is from my city. And now, as a person from that city, I work in that company.
That's amazing.
Yeah, in 1920 they established this news agency to let the people know about what's going on in the independent part or the liberated parts of the Turkey. And they, in the West in that time, because we are fighting against France, England, Italy, these countries, they have very powerful media network, newspaper, journalist network. So against that, or like counter-narrative, to produce counter-narrative, because we were winning the battle, but in the West no one knew that. So that's why this company first established during the independence war. It is the first company of Turkish Republic now. Even the parliament was opened like 20 days later. After the news agency.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Just got some chai and pakore.
Pakora.
Excellent.
Yeah, pakora. Pakore.
Pakore is the plural.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, and so now there's like offices all over the world, basically.
Yes. We have reporters in every country, I can say.
Every single country?
Yeah, almost every country. And we have offices in 41 countries. But we have the network in each country, I can say, even each cities, we can find person to send us photographs, videos,
like a stringer,
stories. The freelancers. And but like Islamabad, it's kind of the center of the subcontinent for my company. So we are covering stories from Islamabad about all the region.
Like Afghanistan.
Yeah, we have reporters in Afghanistan, in India, in other countries. But Islamabad is kind of the center of this region. Also, there are like, for example, Azerbaijan. It is the center of the all Turkic republics like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and we have the like the. How can I say, like the headquarters of that region? Because
that region,
in every department in my company is kind of like a separate company.
I
so
see.
we are now here covering the whole subcontinent.
Yeah, great.
Especially Pakistan, of course. But you know, things going on between Pakistan and India, Pakistan and Afghanistan, Iran. So we cover all these stories too.
And this office here was quite recently opened, right? Like it wasn't here before.
Yeah, actually we were here before, but the office officially opened in this year. But there has been a reporter since like, I can say 10 years back, 12 years back. But we didn't have office. When we rent the office, it wasn't official. Then we made the official opening. Oh, it was official, but the official opening ceremony, we didn't do it because the bosses, editors, they have too much things to deal with.
Of course,
it took long time them to come here.
Yeah. So what makes Pakistan such an important country for Turkey then? Why do you need to be here as an agency?
The first thing is, this is one of the stable country in this region. Pakistan is one of the stable countries. The other thing is, there are too many people speaking English.
Exactly.
And they speak English, they write in English, they can do anything in English. So we can find people to work for us, work with us.
It's very easy.
Also, it is like one of the political centers of this region, like Islamabad, Delhi, Kabul. So we are trying to have at least one or two people in this kind of political centers in the region. Also, Pakistan has a huge influence in the Muslim world.
Of course,
it is like, I can say, Pakistan, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt. These countries have very huge influence in Muslim world. That's why these countries are important. What they say is important for us.
No, that's
also
great.
Things going on here, like news.
Yeah, there's so much happening all the
even
time.
this country is not an important country. The things going on here are interesting news. They have like importance of the news.
So, what kind of stories do you cover here? Like, is it always news, or do you get to do like feature stories about like what do you do?
Yeah, we do. We divide it like exclusive and routines. Routines are, you have to do it. You can't escape. Like what Imran Khan said, where Imran Khan did go, or I don't know, like the law the parliament works.
Yeah.
These things are, you can't escape, you have to do
Yeah.
it. Other things are like we do exclusives mainly about like human stories,
Okay.
like tourism in Pakistan, because I've been to north of Pakistan, like Gilgit-Baltistan, Hunza,
wow.
Skardu. I was even in Siachen. I was the first,
amazing.
I was the first foreign journalist in that place. I was there 2 weeks ago.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, and these places has really touristic values, and but no one knew that until I told the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because the Hunza,
Yeah.
the culture, I can say, very much similar to Turkey. The food they eat,
Really?
the appearance of the people, their look, because even they said they are Hunza Turks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I did some readings about it, but I couldn't find the answer if it's real or not.
Yeah, but at least that's what
Yeah,
they think.
that. And in Skardu, it's like the paradise of mountaineers, because
Yeah.
like there are like 20 peaks in the world, over 8,000 I think, and like 5-6 of them are in Skardu and Hunza. And this is the
amazing.
like mountaineers paradise.
Yeah.
And if they do like marathons, like climbing each 8,000 mountains,
Yeah.
they have to come Pakistan. They have
Exactly.
to go there. But if you are not mountaineers, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go there. Go there and watch the mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like
the,
you can,
rivers, like food, the culture. There
Yeah.
are too many interesting things in Pakistan.
Absolutely.
And human stories, like people that achieved very huge success with the very like small chances. There are too many stories in Pakistan.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the other thing is, like, for example, Switzerland is very close to Turkey. You can go there in like 2-3 hours flight.
Yeah.
Islamabad or Pakistan is like 6-7 hours flight.
Right.
But coming to Pakistan like offers you much more things than going to Switzerland.
Yeah.
Because each mountain in Switzerland, there are like hotels, like resorts, roads, but in Pakistan some places are like, I can say, virgin.
Yeah, nobody's been there. Exactly.
Nobody's been there. No one touched. It is not easy to go, but it's a different joy to go these kind of places.
I agree. Yeah, that's amazing.
We are dealing with mostly these things in exclusives.
That's cool.
And the other things are like, again, interviews
Yeah.
in like politics or in like art,
Yeah, exactly.
culture.
Yeah. So, do you work with like an interpreter always, or have you learned more Urdu?
Yeah,
More than the little
in the
words that
beginning
you...
I was thinking that learning Urdu is something difficult. And also the other thing is, I was expecting to receive more respect if I don't speak Urdu.
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
seeing now, if you speak Urdu or if you like learn this, people show you respect more.
Exactly.
Because as a foreigner, if you learn Urdu, also I said in the beginning that the learning Urdu isn't something difficult for a Turkish person.
Yeah.
Because
You already
like,
know half the words.
Too many words.
Yeah.
And then you just have to practice. I can say for Turks that they can learn in like 3 months. In like 3-4 hours lecture or study yourself, whatever. 3-4 hours in a day learning, it's enough for the learning Urdu.
Yeah.
For like, of course, not expert level,
Yeah,
beginner's
but
level.
you'll get somewhere.
Yeah. You can at least survive in Pakistan with that Urdu. But I start to understand, I start to get what they say, what people talking about. But now I'm not able to speak.
Yeah.
But I
Maybe
always,
one day.
of course, have interpreter. But
Yeah.
I said people speak English here.
Yeah, exactly. It's so
Yeah,
easy.
it's like kind of Anglophone country.
Should we try some of these
Yeah.
pakoras? Let's see, what is this?
Doodh patti.
Chutney. So how's the chai?
This is a good one, but I tasted the best one 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was in the Siachen Glacier. There was a small military post of Pakistan. They built like huts or small houses made of the like stones or igloos. They live in igloos or stone houses. There was a small like a military post, and all houses in there were made of stones.
Wow.
But you can't stand up inside. You have to walk like this because it's also like military building.
Yeah.
And a soldier were showing me the buildings where they sleep, where they eat, where they pray, and they showed me the kitchen. Kitchen was like as big as this area. There were like 5-6 soldiers inside and a chef. They were making dudh patti and what is that bread? Flat bread.
Yeah, naan or roti. Yeah.
No, the other one. Anyway, I don't remember the name.
Chapati, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
And they just gave me from that bread and that dudh patti. It was fresh milk and freshly made in there. It was the best dudh patti so far I have tried in Pakistan.
Wow.
And when I back there were my other colleagues and other soldiers. I told them the dudh patti in here is the best one. They said we made it out of markhor milk. Markhor?
Oh, yeah. Wow, that.
Of course, there's no markhor. They're making joke, but they're saying that we make it out of markhor milk. But it was the best one.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, so, when it's fresh, it's great.
So it really sounds like you've gotten to travel a lot through your work here. Like, have you been to all different provinces so far already?
Yeah, I can say except Sindh and Balochistan.
Okay.
I just couldn't have a chance to go there.
Yeah.
But we are now 3 colleagues in Islamabad. Just they went, I didn't.
Okay.
So I had the chance, but company said, you go, you stay. Yeah, that's why. But I visited, I went to Peshawar, but I couldn't have a chance to visit all the city.
All right.
But Lahore, I seen Lahore and Khan, Naran, Saiful Maluk Lake,
yeah, that's
Balakot,
amazing.
yeah, and all the way from Islamabad to Gilgit. I can say that most like all the famous spots in Gilgit-Baltistan, I was there. I visited them.
Wow.
Also, I have other. I can say it's kind of my lifelong homework.
Yeah.
My city is very famous in Turkey, and it's very famous in Europe. But people knows the small parts. Imagine that you live in Islamabad, you know where F6 is, but you don't know where is Islamabad. It's kind of like this.
Okay.
My city, all these famous spots, Bodrum, Marmaris, Dead Sea, Fethiye, all are in my province. But nobody knows the name of the province, but everybody knows these small places.
Yeah, of course.
So I have the scarf of my city. There's name on it, there's the city name on it.
Yeah.
I visited each place to bring my city's name to that places.
Okay.
And last week, a local newspaper in my city did interview with me about that. They told me that he's bringing his love to everywhere, this kind of things. Yeah, this is my lifelong homework. Okay. Wherever I go, I will bring my city's name with the scarf.
Make it famous all over the world.
Just make it famous. And also, the thing is, this is a touristic city.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
city is a very touristic city.
But yeah, so you were telling me that you have a favorite restaurant somewhere here that you wanted to visit.
It is very near here. It's Jesse's.
Okay.
Let's go there.
Yeah, let's go have some dinner.
Yeah.
Time to take a short break. See you in a bit. Welcome back. We're here at Jesse's with Turkish journalist Behlul Çetinkaya. Yeah, let's check out the menu. So what's good here?
Yeah, generally, when I come here, I eat huge burgers.
Yeah?
Big ones.
Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
Maybe we can have something smaller, or we can share something like sliders.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's get the waiter. Hi. So can we have the sliders, please? And we'll have 1 chicken and 1 beef. Okay, thank you. So yeah, you mentioned that you're not a huge fan of Pakistani food. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, I really tasted great Pakistani food too.
Yeah?
Just the thing is, I never find it myself.
Okay.
Always someone shows me.
Yeah.
So whenever I want to try, I always make wrong choices.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the spice, the chili.
Yeah.
But apart from that, all the like I can say karahi or dal chana. These are the great food that I really like to taste.
Okay.
I can eat them like all the day.
Yeah.
Just I don't know which place is good, which place isn't. Some places put so much chili, some places don't.
Yeah.
So I don't know where them. Always my friends shows me the places and I go there.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. Like you have so many things in common between Turkey and Pakistan, but food is actually not one of them.
No,
right?
no, exactly, completely opposite.
Yeah.
Firstly, we have the meat or like similar food as like dal chana, similar taste, but it's a soup, not a food.
Oh, okay.
We call it lentil soup.
Right.
The same lentil, but we mash it.
Okay.
So
very
it becomes a soup.
Yeah.
So it's same taste, but the soup. But the other foods, we don't put that much spice, that much chili.
Exactly.
Also, like these like grilled food in Pakistan aren't very popular. Also, there are too much chicken. There are chicken in everything.
Yeah.
We prefer more like meat, fish. Of course, some foods with the chicken, but we prefer more meat.
Well, that's really nice. And I think like one of the Turkish dishes that's become really famous all over the world, especially in the West, is the doner kebab.
Yes.
What's the story? I mean, it's actually not Turkish, or it was invented in Germany, or what's the deal?
Opposite.
Oh,
Other
okay.
way. Yeah. I'll tell you the story. After the Second World War, especially Germany, but most of the Western European countries need labor power.
Yeah.
So they ask for the guest laborers from the Eastern European countries, like Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, then Yugoslavia. So all the people in that countries applied for the job in Germany and other Western European countries.
Yeah.
They went there, but they were guest workers. After that, the guest workers realized they will never go back home. They will remain in that countries. Then they started to bring their families from Turkey to there.
Okay.
Because only the men were there, they were working, they were sending the money to home. Now they said, okay, we are not going back, bring the family. In the same years, a coup happened in Turkey, military coup, and there was a political fights, I can say. The left side people were killing the rights, right wings were killing the lefts, communists were killing the nationalists. This kind of atrocities were happening. So they said, okay, the Germany is safe. Bring the families. When you bring your family there, you start like needing the clothes suitable for your culture, the furniture that you use in your country, the food that you eat in your country. Yeah. Then they start opening the restaurants. And the doner kebab is one of the easiest one.
Okay.
Because basically it's a stick, you put the meat in the stick, and you just turn it. That's all.
Exactly.
And you cut it very thin slices.
Yeah.
It's a sandwich.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But the other thing is, German people were eating something else. Then they have to make it suitable for the Germans too.
Yeah.
Then they start adding different things.
Yeah, okay.
So in Turkey, doner kebab is real meat, but in Germany it's mince.
Okay.
And in Turkey, we put very less things in doner kebab, like only maybe lettuce or like cabbages or tomatoes. But in Germany, they add lots of sauce, lots of different like vegetables inside. That's why it's different. It's called German doner, but it's good. Yeah. I can say it's sometimes better than Turkish doner.
Yeah.
But it's originally Turkish.
Okay.
Don't make it wrong.
All right. Glad we got that sorted. But I think that's one of the things that hasn't really taken off here in Pakistan yet. I mean, you can't get it here.
Yeah, actually, before I come here, people say there were Turkish restaurants.
Oh yeah.
They were serving doner, but after a while they just sold the restaurant to someone else. Like I think Pakistanis bought the restaurant, and they changed the concept.
Okay.
It's not Turkish restaurant probably anymore. But there in like Lahore and Karachi, there are Turkish restaurants because they are bigger cities.
Yeah,
there are more Turks and more foreigners living in there, so they go to these Turkish restaurants. And sometimes they come here for like special events organized by the embassy. Yeah. The Turkish restaurants come here. Okay. They cook some Turkish food. They serve Turkish food. Greatest time in the year for me.
Perfect.
Yeah, one of them is next month, Republic Day, 29th. Of the October. Yeah. So there will be probably, or inshallah, Turkish food.
Great. Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to ask you. Like, what do you miss the most about Turkey when you're here?
Yeah, food. Food is the. That's why whenever I go to Turkey, as I told, my city is southwestern city. It's a Mediterranean city, and we mostly eat vegetables. So we prepare vegetables for the winter in summer. So in a jar. You boil the vegetable in a jar with, for example, if you're making beans, you cook the beans with like tomatoes, onion, tomato mash. You put them all together, cook them, and put in a jar, and you boil the food in the jar. Okay. So it's a kind of canned food. Yeah. So I bring all this canned food when I come back from Turkey. So I have like canned foods in my home. I cook them. It's kind of like home-like feelings. Yeah. And amazing. And the other thing, I try to cook myself. Yeah. But it's like the vegetables have different taste here.
I'm
it's
sure.
It's the same tomato, but the taste is different. Yeah. And the other thing is, I miss is like the nature, the geography. It's the same forest. Yeah, it's the same forest, same trees, same mountains. Yeah, the food is here.
There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but the feeling is different. I miss much more that feeling. Yeah. Then the family, I just engaged last month, so I miss my fiance and my family and my hometown, of course. The going out, walking in the streets, even doing nothing, just walking the streets. It all has complete different feeling.
Of course.
It is wherever you go, you never find this feeling.
Absolutely.
Your home is only one. Yeah,
that's very true. So this is your favorite food here in Pakistan?
Yeah, the favorite. Not the Pakistani food as a Pakistani food, but the favorite restaurant in Islamabad.
Well, what do you think about the restaurant scene in Islamabad? Otherwise, do you find a lot of good places to go to?
Yeah, like for Pakistan food, I don't expect somewhere like this. I generally go like street food places or places that you can just walk in, eat, like long tables, everybody sitting together.
Exactly.
And especially, I think it's a KPK food, namkeen gosht.
All right, that's your favorite. And that's like great. The Pashtun food is not so spicy. So
it's very Turkish.
Yeah. Great.
Less spicy, too much meat, that's Turkish.
Excellent. But I mean, what I personally like about Islamabad is that you can practically find any type of food. Maybe not Turkish so much.
Yeah, but you can cook. You can find ingredients and cook home.
Yeah.
It needs effort to make Turkish food.
I'm sure.
So that's why we don't expect, of course, to find this everywhere. Yeah. But generally, I can say, every country, there is one Turkish restaurant. I don't even know how they found that place, because even in very small town of Bangladesh, very small place of Niger, I've seen Turkish restaurants. Wow. Turkish people there cooking for others. I don't know how did they heard that place have no Turkish restaurant, why they invest business in there. I have no idea.
So strange.
But you can find it anywhere. But Islamabad probably the only capital without Turkish restaurant.
Yeah. That's funny. And I also I don't know, you might have a better idea, but I don't see that many Turks working and living here in Islamabad. I don't know. I mean, are there many?
Yeah, we have Turkish meeting kind of every week, Friday nights, in a football field. Wow. And generally we struggle to find 14 people. So generally we're stuck in 12, 13, then we call someone like Pakistani or Arab or other nationalities. But generally we struggle to find people. But probably in Islamabad, there are like 30, 40 people. I can say 30, 40 men. Some of them here with their wives.
Okay.
Some of them not. So we are generally, I think we are here like 50, 60 people in Islamabad. In Lahore there are many, but they are living far to each other.
Okay.
But Islamabad is a small city. We can see each other quite often.
Yeah.
My neighbor, he works in the Turkish Red Crescent, Ibrahim Carlos.
Yes.
You might know him. And he has another Turkish colleague living with him. Very close. We live very close to each other.
Yeah.
But I said, every week for a football match, we struggle to find people, like 14 people.
But yeah, no, that's great. And I don't know. I think a lot of Pakistanis do actually travel to Turkey.
Yes.
I don't know, for work or what is the main reason?
Whoever I speaks, they always told me like, I was in Turkey in that time. My cousin works in Turkey. This kind of stories.
Yeah.
I think one of the most important thing in this is they really like to visit Turkey.
Yeah.
The second thing is Turkey is an easy country to live because you might know that in the European countries there are like Islamophobia, racism.
Yeah.
So it's against every like people who they don't look like them.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Pakistani people, Turkish people, Arabs, like even Greeks, even like Armenians, Georgians, whenever they go there, people know that they are not from that country. So they start to experience the racism or Islamophobia. So in Istanbul, in Turkey, for a Pakistani, it's a very easy country to live. It's kind of like a Pakistan because you never receive that kind of attitude towards you, like no racism, no Islamophobia. We are all Muslims in Turkey, so there's no Islamophobia.
Exactly.
But also as a like multicultural city, we don't think or we don't question that. Who is this people?
Yeah.
What is his background? We don't think about this. That's why they really like to work in Turkey, live in Turkey. Also, the historical bonds, the Turkish history, Turkish dramas.
Yeah.
Yeah, also my name, Behlul, it's very famous in Turkey.
Oh, is it? What does it mean?
No, sorry, in Pakistan it's very famous because there is a Turkish drama.
Yeah.
It's called Aşk-ı Memnu. It's forbidden love.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. The main character in that drama is Behlul.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
so that's how everybody knows.
When I was in England, people were calling me Ben because Behlul is very difficult for English people.
Right. Yeah.
They weren't able to say my name. So just one of them gave me this name, Ben. Ben is very easy in England. Benjamin. So I was just telling my name is Ben. I was never telling my real name. Thinking the same, when I was coming here, I will tell my name Ben because it will be probably difficult for Pakistanis. When I came here, passport police said, "Oh, Behlul, Aşk-ı Memnu."
Wow, that's so funny.
Suddenly I learned Aşk-ı Memnu is very famous here. It ended 10 years ago in Turkey, but it's still on
like
TV.
a new thing. Yeah.
And people watch Turkish dramas a lot. They will see like scenes from Turkey, Istanbul, the Bosphorus. Then they say, okay, let's visit this place.
Yeah, they want to know.
When they come, they don't find that places because it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It all changed.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to watch any Pakistani dramas then?
No, I just watched the Donkey King.
Okay.
It was very famous in some time. Not all, just a little.
I haven't seen that
I
one.
try to actually watch Pakistani music videos.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because I find them interesting. Last year, summer, I think, during the Cricket World Cup, there was a famous song. I don't remember the name actually. Yeah, I can't able to say the name. But I really try to watch the music videos, but not the movies or dramas. I don't usually watch dramas, of course, in Turkish or in other languages as well. Just sometimes Netflix, but not all the time.
Oh, that's still interesting. And how long do you think you're still going to stay in Pakistan? Like, how long is your contract for?
My posting here is like for 2 years.
Okay.
We can say minimum 2 years. But it might change soon, maybe next year in this time. I might be in Turkey or somewhere else.
So that's back to Turkey next
Yeah. Or somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe another country.
Who knows, yeah?
Yeah, who knows? We just expect to hear something.
Yeah.
Because we don't do like long time plans.
Yeah.
It might change anytime.
Yeah. That's how it is. Okay, so then it's time for our rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Shalwar kameez or suit?
Suit.
Okay. Lahore or Karachi?
I never seen Karachi. Lahore.
Okay, that's an easy one then.
Yeah.
Blue Mosque or Badshahi Mosque?
Blue Mosque.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Hunza or Gilgit?
Hunza.
Cricket or football?
Football, yes.
Baklava or barfi?
This is a weird question.
It
Don't
is.
ask this question to Turkish people. Baklava, of course.
All right. Ankara or Islamabad?
Then, yeah. Pass this
Pass?
question.
Okay. You're not allowed to pass. You can say both.
Yeah, I can say both then.
Okay.
Yeah, good parts of both.
All right. Mountains or beach?
Beach. As a Mediterranean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Are you a traveler or a bookworm?
Traveler.
Great. One word to describe Islamabad.
Green.
Great. Topkapi Palace or Yildiz?
Yeah, Topkapı reflects the most powerful era of Ottoman Empire, and Yıldız reflect the most artistic side of Ottoman, but probably I'm saying Topkapı.
Okay, fair enough. Iskandar kebab or biryani?
İskender kebap, yes.
Pakistani or Turkish dramas?
Yeah, I can say Turkish dramas. I don't watch all of them, but
Yeah.
there are some I watch.
Yeah.
Mira
Great.
Sultan, everybody knows. Ask this to Pakistanis.
And the best thing about Pakistan?
Best thing about Pakistan is the green and the people, because they're really friendly, really hospitable. I don't remember how many times I didn't pay taxi.
Yeah.
Because whenever they learn that I'm Turkish, they don't want more money.
It's amazing.
For food as well. I can say the green side, green scene of the Pakistan, and the people are the great.
Excellent. So then it's time for you to sign our visitor's book. Let me just open it for you. Just a second, there we go. So just your name and your comments.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you wrote. So, thanks a lot for hosting me and giving me a chance to share my feelings about green and beautiful Pakistan. Pak Turkey Dosti Paindabad, Pakistan Zindabad. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's it for today. Please join me again next week. Goodbye.